Well, hello everyone. My name is Matt. I'm the youth and family pastor at Cornerstone Church in Marshfield, and I'm here today with another Cornerstone Connection daily devotional. My wife and I had an experience that I'm sure if you are a parent and your kids are past the age of 3 or 4, perhaps you've had the same experience. I know my mom had this experience when I was a child, and we've probably had it more than once, but it just recently happened again. Our family was at a water and theme park, a very large one here in Wisconsin. And we had just entered the park, we're having a great time, and we were making our way to try to find some seats for our family. And of course, we've told our boys, our two oldest boys, stay close, stay right by us, make sure you're following us, make sure you can see us, hold our hand, of course, right? All these things that you tell your kids because it's a huge place, there's lots of people, and you don't want to get lost. Well, just as we spotted some chairs and we were about 10 feet from sitting down on them, my wife and I had our backs to one of our boys, and suddenly he was gone. He was gone. And you know that feeling, I'm sure, if you have parents that have now left your nest, you can go back to those times when all of a sudden you lost your child and you go, oh my word, where is he? Where is she? We have to find him. We have to find her. Well, fortunately, our son did the right thing. As soon as he knew he was lost, as soon as he could tell that his parents were not near him, his brothers were gone, he started to scream, he started to cry in this sea of people. And it took us all but 1 second to turn around and we could see him, but he was already 20 to 30 yards away. And he just started to wail and cry and scream because he was scared and he needed help and he needed his parents to rescue him. And fortunately, it didn't take long. My wife sprinted over there, grabbed him, hugged him, and he felt secure, and he knew that he was with us. But don't get me wrong, he was very scared for what just happened. Well, it reminds me of what David writes in Psalm 28. He says this in the first couple of verses. He says, "To you I call, O Lord, my rock. Do not turn a deaf ear to me, for if you remain silent, I will be like those who have gone down to the pit. Hear my cry for mercy as I call to you for help, as I lift up my hands toward your most holy place." We see David here, right? He's asking God to help him in whatever circumstance and situation. And there's plenty for David that of situations in which he just needed God's help. He needed to cry out to him. And so here in Psalm 28, David is crying out for God's help. And it's a beautiful thing. And unfortunately, what sometimes happens with us, friends, is you and I think when we get in these difficult times, when we have troubles and trials in life, we think, man, we shouldn't cry out. We shouldn't ask God for help. Instead, we should bury the troubles that are in our life. We should bring them from being these external things that we should be crying out to God and say, God, I need your help. And saying, please rescue me. I know I'm in trouble. I know I got myself in this place, but I need your help. Please come and be my salvation. What we like to do is sometimes take that cry that's about to go out and we like to shove it down. We like to go, no, I'm not going to let anybody know about this. I'm going to try to figure it out myself. I'm going to be my own problem solver, and I'm going to fix it. And what happens? Well, the problem grows even greater, and we can't ultimately fix it. And we assume that even though God can see everything in our life, He wouldn't want to help us even if we did cry out to Him. Well, let me tell you this, friends, wherever you're at today, if you're going through a trialsome period in life, let me encourage you. Would you please cry out? Would you be like my son who, when he found himself lost, when he found himself in a sea of people he didn't know, he cried out for mom and dad. He cried out to be rescued. Because here's the promise. David continues in Psalm 28 and verse 6. He says, "Praise be to the Lord, for he has heard my cry for mercy. The Lord is my strength, and He is my shield. My heart trusts in Him, and I am helped. My heart leaps for joy, and I will give thanks to Him in song. The Lord is the strength of His people, a fortress of salvation for His anointed one." You see, David had experienced that when he cried out to God, God came to the rescue. And friends, let me encourage you today. Let me challenge you today. If at all you are being you are being tempted to think, I just need to bury this one. I just need to take care of it myself. I need to be the problem solver. Let me encourage you. Cry out to God. Cry out for help. He's faithful. He comes to those who cry out to him and ask for his help and ask for his mercy. Yes, he knows you don't deserve his help, but he's happy to bring it. So friends, cry out to him. He loves you, he cares for you, and he wants to come to your rescue. Have a great day, friends. We'll see you next time on the Cornerstone Connection.